Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. As you can see in the title, we're going to be making African pancake. So it's not your regular pancake, and you will love this. So I'm not a measurement person, but I think for this you need some guidance on how much. Usually I say as much as you want or just a little and all that. So I'll be using this spoon to try to keep the measurement. But at each point when you can do more, I'll let you know. And once again, as a reminder, please I hope you take a glass of water first thing in the morning before any other thing gets into your mouth. A warm glass of water or two. You can start with one if you're not regular, if you're not used to it, then two, so that it frees your guts and just cleanses your system before any other thing goes in. Okay, and I'm also a believer of intermittent fasting. And I'm not a breakfast person. Some people say, breakfast is the best meal and all that. It's the most important meal, but for me, it's been working. I don't take breakfast. I could eat 10, 11, 12. Most of the time it's 12. Okay, so this is it. So it doesn't have to be hit one. Between six, because my children really like this and I don't prepare it every time. Two, three, four, five, and six. Okay, so that's six. Now, for every of that, the next thing is sugar. For every of that, this I won't be using this teaspoon. Use for each one. I try to equivalent it with 1 spoon of sugar. It mustn't be so heaped. One, two, three, four, five, six. Remember, we're going to add water, lots of water. So that's it. Six. So I'm putting in my dry ingredients first, so it's easy to combine it. Then I go in with. Okay, let me use the same spoon. The same spoon. So I'll do three. 1, 2, 3. You can do more if you want. You can do more. Even the sugar also. You can do more if you want. Depending on how sweet you want it, I think you should try with this measurement. Then when you do the first frying and taste it, you're not okay with it, you can add more of those ingredients. Since the batter is going to be watery, so I think it can easily, stylishly, if you take a little, scoop it, mix it before you pour it into the whole batter, so that way it's properly mixed together. Now, the next one is for going with Maggi. This might surprise you, but I use Maggi for this dish. Now, you could do just salt if you want, but I think I like the balance this gives to it, so I'm not going to put salt, I'm putting Maggi. So I'm using 1 cube for this 6 cups, 6 spoons. So still have some more dry ingredients. Still have some more dry ingredients. So I'm going to use my clove and cinnamon mix. And if you have the other spice, nutmeg, you can use nutmeg. You can use nutmeg, but I don't have nutmeg. Cinnamon is also good. If you don't like this combination, you can do your cinnamon separately. I'm just using this amount, so it doesn't overpower it. Do a little, and I'm fine. But if it's your nutmeg, you can do more quantity than this. The cinnamon is usually powerful in taste. So at this point, I'll do a little bit of dry pepper. Okay, no, my son actually said I shouldn't put pepper, so for his own, I won't put pepper. So I'll have to divide this anyways. Come to that. So I think I'm done with the dry ingredient. Oh no, one more dry ingredient. This is my baking powder. Now, if you don't have baking powder, but you have baking soda, you could use but smaller quantity. This is the quantity I'll be using. Now, I don't like my pancake. I like my pancake being flat and soft. I don't like it beginning to rise. So that's why I don't put so much of the baking powder. Just a little to soften, to tenderize it without making it rise. I don't like when it rises. So And if I fry and I see it's not soft enough, if I fry the first one, it's not soft enough, I can add. Remember, don't be too rigid on yourself. I won't come up here and tell you that's all I added. If I need to add more, I'll tell you I'm adding more so that we're on the same page. Okay, I think that's about all. I put my milk. Okay, so now I'll go in with the wet ingredient. The wet ingredient. Well, this one is between onion. For me, I don't know. That's why I call it African. For some people, they might not want to put it. If you at this point, if you have spring onion, you can add. It's nice and it garnishes it. So for this, I use the white onion. So you can add spring onion if you have to give it some color. That's why I'm going to use fresh pepper so that it garnishes it a bit. So when I finish this mixing, when I mix the batter, put water in, I'll separate it. Since my son was like, I shouldn't put pepper, so I'll just divide it. Put pepper for some. You don't put pepper for some, so they see the difference. And you know the next time, okay, let me put pepper. Even though the time I wanted to put onions, no, don't put onion. When I fried the two, I fried some first without onion, then later I added onion, and then notice the difference in taste. So now I'm going to add water. So before we add water, I usually add some amount of oil into it. That oil, I feel it enriches it and lightens it up a little. If you have butter, you could use just small quantity. Then finally, our eggs. I forgot eggs. I'll be using 3 large eggs or medium eggs. This stage, you hardly find eggs that you can really say they're large. So this is what I got. I can make it 4. Let's make it 4. The thing is, for milk and egg, it makes it richer. It makes it richer. So remember, this was 6 spoons. So I'm going to be doing 4 eggs. It makes it richer and tenderizes it. And these eggs, I'm breaking it directly because I'm sure they are fresh. We got them from the farm about a week ago, so I'm sure they are fresh. If you're not sure that your eggs are fresh, you might want to break them in a separate container before pouring them in to avoid tourists or touch. Okay. So I use 4 eggs. You can use 2, depends on what you have and how you want it to be. So they say cut your coat according to your size. Yes, you will not get this tenderness, but then you still get pancake. Let me wash my hands. How are we all doing out there? I hope we're managing well. Economy is biting. God is saying it's true. So add water. You can use cold water, but I'll be keeping this in the fridge for some time. I've noticed that frying, when you want to fry something and it's cold, it gives you a drier surface that's outside of the dry. There's a way it feels anyway. So I just like when I have the time, because now I woke up earlier, I'm still going to pray. So I'm going to, I just want to mix this before we go to pray. So before we pray, mix this, put it in the fridge after prayer, and begin to fry. Needs more water. Mix, mix, mix. I would have used the machine, but I'm good with this. I need to make it light. That water also helps in making the pancake come out soft. If you don't put enough water, it's going to be hard and dry. That's one of the reasons why I added that little oil, so that it's not hard and dry. And when you start frying, if you notice that it's hard, it's not soft, then you add more water. It's better. So you mix, mix, mix. Now those things they're saying, they're not lumps. They are. I'll add more water. So I used about 1.5 of this cup in all. 1 1/4. You can see how white it is. Somebody might think, this is too nice. There's not. When you fry it, you see. Earlier in life, when I was growing up, I didn't know how to taste all these things. Beans, I'm like, how would I be tasting this? But growing up now, I know how to. So just a pinch. Even this, my children can taste this. This is sweet. This is what they like. It's too sweet. I believe when I add pepper, it will tone down the taste. I taste the milk, I taste it, the milk, everything combined. So I'll just put this away in the fridge like I told you. Then after the prayer, we'll get to fry. See you later. We'll fry together. Okay, so now we're ready to fry. And for the frying, I've separated, like I promised, into two parts. My son, funny enough, that's the person that likes pepper. He said he doesn't want pepper. So I separated the one without. This is without pepper. This is without pepper. So I'm going to add pepper to this one. To this one right here. But before then, let me light the pan. I'm going to be using two pans so that it's faster. So I'm out of here in a shorter time. So I like my children eating, everyone eating while it's hot. So as I fry, I serve. For pancake, we don't wait to eat together. As it's ready, so everybody gets it hot. I do not like cold pancakes at all. So this is water. So like I usually do, I'm going to be using old oil so that the old oil can finish on time. And then I'll start with new oil for frying instead of keep frying with the old oil. So I'm going to just add some little pepper. So this is the quantity I'm adding. Since it's fresh, have stronger taste, so you have to be mindful. Let's change the color, but just a bit. Do not want to do too much. So to each pan, we're going to add oil. Now, if you have a non-stick pan, you will not need this much oil. And for the first frying, please let your pan heat well. You can see I lit the fire for some time. So let the pan heat well so it doesn't stick. And try to take the oil around the pan. I'll lower the gas for that one. It's heating too much. So don't allow your oil fry and burn. That oil is burning. So I'll quickly put some. So in my opinion, even though I've not, I think the sugar was too much for these children. And for this, good, as we've used so much sugar. And why I even did that is because we are not going to be using syrup. So if you use syrup, then you have to reduce the quantity of sugar. But I'm not using syrup. We are not using syrup. We just eat it like that with maybe cereal or cocoa, cocoa drink or tea, depending on what each person wants. Okay. I love the aroma. So nice. And so still thick going. Added enough water. I'll taste it to see if I need to go in with more baking powder. But I think it's okay. It looks okay to me. So how do you know if it's time to flip? Is when you see most of the wet dough has gone dry. So if you don't want yours to be brown like this, and that'll be a good time to flip. And see. Well, so this burn is because the frying pan has overheated. When I fry the next set, you'll see that it won't burn. The frying pan had overheated already. I didn't remember to lower the gas, so that's why you get this one. Well done. Okay, this is ready. So that's the middle side. And also low, I just lower the gas for this one. So we can't flip it now. See? You add a lot of butter. So just send the butter around. That gives us a flatter consistency. So you see, if I not add make it very light, I didn't make it as light as it is now. It would have been so thick. You see this one? It still has some butter. It's okay to flip it now. So that's it. So this two has just a little butter in the middle. So you see this one, so I just lower the gas. That's why it's hot. So but my children like it to dry. Me, anyone is fine. I eat both, but I prefer it when it's hot. Just make sure it's hot. So please like, subscribe, share. Please like, please subscribe. Help me move this content out there to as many viewers as possible. So this can be a dinner or breakfast recipe. I just feel like snacking or something. So just a little. So after this, So this will also make it help it to be. So make sure your heat is not too much. So when this is ready, I'll share the final look with you. It does taste good and soft. Remember what things that could help with the soft, the water, the quantity of water you add, your egg and sugar. Sorry, egg and milk. The egg and milk helps with a lot to be soft. The more eggs and milk you have, the softer it is. So the sugar is not too sweet, especially when you don't syrup with it. So it's not too sugary. The owners have started picking their thing. That has pepper. You say you didn't want one with pepper. I'm trying this. Okay, so I'll share the finished work with you shortly. Okay, so this is our finished work. And this is the one without pepper. See, so you can fry it to any color you want. If you want it, the important thing is it's cooked. So if you want it light, see the consistency. Soft. That's one thing I like about this pancake. It's soft. So like I said, your milk, you know, I added a little oil. That was part of it. Your milk, your egg determines, and then the quantity of water you put determines it, affects the softness. So this is it. This is without pepper. It's still okay. It's not too sugary. They're sweet. So if you don't want it to be sweet, reduce the sugar. Remember, I use 1 tablespoon to 1 of those cups. So you can make yours 1 to 2 or 2 to 3. Here's the one with pepper. So I noticed that the presence of the pepper reduced the sweetness a bit. So it's not as sweet as one without pepper. Thanks for watching. I hope you try this. And let's talk on the comment section. Ask your questions. How do you also make your own pancakes? See, cooking is about being flexible, trying new things. And see you in my next one. Please, thumbs up, subscribe. Bless you.